Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly analysis on EMini futures, looking at S&P 500 index futures, looking into the week of January 8th. Haven't posted for a video for a long time, so my apologies. Let's start looking into the new year, and as always I'm starting at the max monthly. I want to have extended hours enabled, and when I look at it, those are the projections if you see on the monthly. And let's actually zoom out and see if we have, so if I just extend this line, there's one projection here and the others levels I have drawn based on weekly. So let's go into the weekly here. So if you look at the weekly, that's one level which was in 2022 I think, from where we sold off, and we retested that on the weekly. I really thought that we confirmed on this one because it really did not sell off, and I got stopped out on that week. So it sold off from there. I got stopped out on my long. So let me show you my long here. So on this week, starting on this week, it's actually better to show this on a daily one. So that's 1225. So yep. So that's 1225, 1221, 1222, and I took a long here. And my first target was obviously here, which is 48.31. So I took a long on here, pretty much on the top of this candle. So I just targeted that. It got filled. My stop was right here, and it got filled. 47.95 and 48.31 was 48.30 was my, so that's close to 35 points was my target, which I did get. And then the runner actually got stopped out on break even here on this one. So I did not even have 5 pointers or anything on that. So got stopped out. And I was waiting for this one to break. So I'll add this as a level here. So I was waiting for this one to break, which happened. This is on 1/5, that is yesterday. And it broke on this one actually, but did not confirm. So it broke and closed below. And on this one, I thought that it's going to confirm. So it's going to come back, close below that level, but it did not confirm. It is like a doji, so equal sellers and buyers, and hence I have this trend line here. And if you see this trend line, it's right around this level somewhere here, 46.78, and we'll confirm this with the POC charts, the TPO charts. And hence I'm not in a swing, but I did day trade. My swing entry would be now, I would say, right around here. So that is 47.50 area, and my stop would be 47.90, and my target would be right here. So this 46.70 area, so almost 75 points or something like that. That's what I'm gonna shoot for in regular trading hours going into next week. Yes, I'm planning for a bearish trade here, so full trade on the swing. And there is this small M pattern, and that's the area. That's why I'm looking at that area, and hence confirming on that. But let's go and look at also the 4-hourly, and I'm going to take out extended hours. So sold off, went, retested that from that one, sold off, and I'm going to add just this one. So remove, actually activate drawing, and let's be more specific, something like that. And then this would be your area, so we would add another level here. And what it's doing here, if you see, trying to really hold a ground here and some pressure, also trying to hold a ground, some pressure. And if it starts going this way, so you are selling off and then you're going sideways. Let's draw some, let's see if we have something similar. So if you are selling off and you're going sideways, you wait for this kind of a move to then take your trade. So you're sold off, you really don't know this is your level, and you want a small pullback, and that's when you trade, and then you target, whatever your levels are. Will that always be the case? So look at here, sideways, small pullback, you enter, right? Now what about this here? There is not like really an accumulation here, got rejected, started going up. So we need some kind of accumulation, some kind of accumulation, some kind of accumulation, some kind of accumulation to start really entering the trade. So if you see here, there is a minor accumulation. I did not take that trade at all, and hence I want to see here a little bit of sideways movement and then take my trade, and obviously I have the targets here. Really looking for this gap to be filled and also this gap to be filled, but I don't know if we're gonna go that far. Before I close this analysis, let's look at I want to look at the TPOs, and so if you see, here is a point of control, fair value, another point of control, and the point of control is here. So let's see if I got that level right or not. So multiple levels of fair value, so that is a right level. This one is a little bit below, so I'm gonna try to be more precise. So that's my entry. Sold off, value area low, and going and retested. Always happens on point of control and sold off. So hence, this is where I'm gonna enter, and obviously I told about like this area. So this is like another point of control, and I'm gonna have my stop there. I'm gonna wait. I may DCA there, so that means I may take 1/3 of my position here and the rest 2/3 of my position here if needed. But I'll see how the regular trading hour looks like, and then I'm gonna go with this trend. Overall, we went up, we moved, and this is another very strong area here, multiple point of controls lining up here. So 46.11, rather than that, I'm gonna change that to right around here, 45.75. So yes, a gap fill there for sure. So those are the levels. Let's look at the levels again. And we don't need that. So if we go to the dailies, and it is MES. So these are the levels. So pretty straightforward. And that's the plan going into next week. As always, keep your stop losses tight, losses small, and profit at large. Thank you for listening, and Happy New Year.